Okay guys, we're going to do beef ribs again, but this time we're doing beef ribs with a tomato-based flavour. So, I've got a kilo of ribs here. You can have short ribs, long ribs. Now remember, I advocate for you to get your meat from your local butcher, your free-range organic butcher. There's a lot of regenerative agriculture farms probably in your area that you can get your meat ordered from, or the local farmers market will have quality produce. So go and check that out. Kilo of beef ribs, okay? Can of tomatoes for the base flavour. I'm also going to put some homegrown tomatoes in here later on. Salt and pepper. If you followed my other recipes, I've got bone broth in the fridge ready to go. I'll put a couple of tablespoons of that just to create a little bit more fluid to get the ribs cooking. Now, rosemary, that's just going to go straight on top. I'm going to have carrots, a whole onion, and a couple of cloves of garlic. So just like on the other beef recipe, what we're going to do is we're going to just sear these, fry these quickly in the skillet just to get the meat slightly cooked and get some flavour going before we put them in the slow cooker. Okay, so very simple ingredients here. Tomato, salt and pepper. If you don't have any rosemary, you might have some Italian herbs that you can use in your pantry. Carrot, garlic, onion, a bit of broth. We're good to go. Let's get these going first. Want to get each side kind of a little bit brown. Good, they're nearly done. So while they're frying, I'm just going to mix some of this stuff in first, alright? Some rosemary in the bottom. A little bit of the onion and garlic. Some of the carrots as well, because we're going to put more on top. Some salt and pepper. You can add more as you're going. You can add more as it's cooking throughout the next 4 to 5 hours. So they're nearly done. So just a tablespoon or two of broth. Or stock, broth, stock, it's all the same stuff. Now a can of tomatoes. Just going to put about half in. Let's chuck the ribs in now. Get all the juices in there. So as you can tell, I'm a bit of a fan of the slow cooker. I highly recommend having one because you can easily just make food, put it on and leave it all day while it cooks. And you can make really healthy, nutrient-dense food like these ribs. You can do curries in them, you can do dals in them. Rest of the onion, garlic, carrot, a little bit more salt and pepper, a couple of tablespoons of salt, don't be scared of the salt, some more garlic, some more pepper, a little bit more of the rosemary. We'll just give this a little bit of a mix. Rest of the rosemary, rest of the tomatoes. I'm just going to rinse this with a bit of water and fill it up. But remember, you don't want to have too much, you just need a little bit of fluid. So you don't want to overdo the fluid because the meat releases a lot of kind of water and fluid, so it does get quite watery. But you can always strain that out later. Excellent. So, good to go. I'm going to put this in the slow cooker on high for about 4 hours. High for 4 hours. We'll check in later. The beef ribs are done. Got some homegrown eggplant here. This has been on for 4 hours on high. I reckon they could probably be in for a little bit longer, but they are still looking good, nice and tender, ready to eat. Enjoy.